guys, welcome to another video. My name is Lorrie and welcome to my channel and my life today. Yes, I probably look rough. It is Mask Monday. I have nothing on my face whatsoever today. I am doing one of my favorites, which you guys have seen. This is that electric color. It is the Dew of the Gods. So we're going to start putting this on. It's kind of like a detoxifying mask, but it also seems to bring in some hydration for me. I haven't had any problems with drying afterward. And this lady here has Sjogren's, which is one of my autoimmune diseases, and my skin is super, super dry. So I haven't used this one in a couple of weeks. I have been in Alabama for a week. I went to California for 10 days. And life has been just moving for the last couple months for May and June. I cannot believe it's this time of year already. So I'm just going to keep kind of gooping this on, and then we'll let it sit, and then I'll wash it off. This is one of those that you just wash off with warm water. But my face desperately needs to go back to normal. So being in Alabama, we were at Gulf Shores. We actually rented a house or condo right on the water. So when we got up in the morning, there's a porch in the back. I'll insert a picture here. I will be doing another video for it though, but just to give you a sneak peek, it had 4 chairs, a table, and a double swing, and it was covered. And since we were directly on the beach, you just had to walk down the stairs, and it was only 2 high. This was a very small little condo apartment. Let me make sure I got this all good. Hold on. Check it out. Yeah, and I'm electric blue. I can't tell for this morning if I'm even in the screen. My room is really bright this morning. The sun is shining in and it is just beautiful. So before I continue on, I have some new subscribers and I just want to say welcome. Thank you if you came over from Bonnie's Bargains. I will link her down below, guys. If you don't know her, she is amazing. Just the most amazing woman, beautiful, just smart, and she has such compassion for people. So I will link her down below. Please check her out and subscribe. I know a lot of you are already subscribed to her, so I appreciate that, and she appreciates that. It's creator helping creator to move forward. So what was I saying? Oh, I'm legally blind, so I see nothing out of my left eye. In my right eye, I see lights, shapes, colors, shadows, things like that. On a good day, I'm able to read my iPad when it's pushed really big. Sometimes, guys, you know, it looks like I can read when you see me. I'm itching, sorry. When you see me looking down at my machines and stuff, literally I am reading 1 letter at a time to make words. Like when you guys are reading, you see a whole paragraph and you can see the words and keep going. When I read, I'm looking for the first line, I'm looking for the letters, and then I'm pulling those letters together to make words. So it takes a really long time. That's why I don't read a lot on my channel, because it takes super long for me to even read a couple sentences. So low down about me. There's my coffee. I'm like, where is my coffee this morning? Okay, that's really good. If you don't know, I am definitely a coffee lover. Alexa, set timer for 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Just to keep me on track. I know I've had it on longer. Sometimes I do. No. Okay. You know how she asks you extra questions? She's asking me extra questions. So let's see. I was talking about my trip to Alabama. So I'm going to do a complete video on my trip to Alabama, guys. I really, really needed this. My bestie, her name is Jamie. Her husband's name is Billy, and my husband's name is Mike. So all four of us usually go together at least once a year on either a cruise or resort or just on in a condo for the week. And that's what we decided on. So Jamie lost her father about a month ago. Now, he was 93, guys. He lived so long, and he was still active all the way up to the end. Loved him. I've known her almost 6 years now, or probably 6 years now. And I've known him. Every time we visit, we stop and chit chat and talk, and he gives me a hug, and just the sweetest man. So she really needed this. It's just her and her sister left. And right now they're preparing the home to be sold at some point. So she's got a lot going on. But, you know, it's great relief at the same time that he passed peacefully. He waited for her to get to the house. They were at our house actually the weekend before, so her sister was sitting with him through the weekend. And on Monday morning, she said, I really want to be home by 12. And they live 5.5 to 6 hours from here. So they started driving. They got home. He was pretty incoherent. And then when he seen her wake up, or when he seen her and heard her, he had woke up and talked to her for, oh no, the better part of an hour. And then he died just peacefully after that. So he was waiting. You know, it's so amazing when somebody can wait before they pass. Not everybody does. Some people want to pass not in front of their children or grandchildren. They want to be around them, but when they pass, like my husband's mother, she passed in hospice over last year with just the nurse. So my sister-in-law had been sitting in there all day with her and, you know, just visiting and talking, and she had to leave for some reason, and she passed at that time. So I think maybe she wanted to pass by herself with the nurse. She didn't, you know, want to pass with all of the family there. We had all been there already. I think we left on Friday and she passed on Saturday, and then we drove back. I don't know if we drove or flew, but we went back up there for the funeral, and my husband's been back and forth up there dealing with the house he and his brothers are selling. I think it finally went through yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. But all that's done. So I know I'm just all over the place. Chit chat, chit chat. So back to Alabama. So Gulf Shores. I have never been to Gulf Shores. I have been all over Florida. I have been just all kinds of places in my life, but never went down to Gulf Shores. So we thought, let's try it out and see if we like it. I do like it, but I don't like it as much as I like the places we have been in Florida. The beaches were a little more, I guess, not as pretty colored. And since I see colors and light, that is one thing that I always look at when I am on vacation, is the color of the water, because that means a lot to me, to be able to see that. And then when I finally do lose all of my eyesight, I'm going to be able to know what, well, Gulf Shores water or the really pretty water in Mexico is Cozumel. It's got like a turquoise, just a deep turquoise color. It's beautiful. And then in Honduras, it kind of looks like a light green almost. And just everywhere you go, it looks different because of the environment that it's in and the kind of sand it's in and how much seaweed's in there and, you know, all of that kind of thing. It is definitely my happy place. I enjoyed very much resting while I was there. I have been dealing with a lot of pain over the last couple of months again. You know, I think it's stress that pulls your pain up sometimes, and I know we've been going through a lot of stress, and it's been difficult over the last year of having just one thing after the other happen. So I really needed to do that. I even took naps. Okay, I don't ever take naps. Every once in a while at the house I will, but it's not very often. But like, I was looking forward to nap time every day. We'd get down to the beach in the morning and be like, I don't know, 8 or 9 o'clock, whatever time we got down there. And we'd stay on the beach all day until 3. Now, I would walk back and forth if I had to go to the bathroom. That's another story. But I would walk back and forth, and at 3 o'clock, we went ahead and rolled our chairs up and pulled down the umbrellas and went back up to the house, cleaned up, and then laid down. I loved it. I don't ever take naps, but that sun just pulls it out of you. But it was a great time. We did eat at a few places. Very, very expensive. It's like $100 for 2 people to eat pretty much anywhere you go. So we decided to get some food to take in and make ourselves, which I don't mind at all, because being gluten-free, I'm always testing the waters when I go out and try and eat, because I'm always scared. I have this fear inside that it's like, oh my God, you know, please don't let me get sick. So we did. We went to Lulu's. We went to an oyster house. I'm trying to think of where else we went. We went to pizza. That might have been the 3 places we went. Now, if anybody doesn't know what Lulu's is, it is Margaritaville. Jimmy Buffett's sister, I think, owns that one. And so it's similar, you know, to that. It was beautiful. It was huge. It had lots of buildings. Like, there's a gift shop all by itself. And then in the back, there was an outdoor bar that was right on the water. And then on the left, there was the whole restaurant. And the whole restaurant, actually, the sides pull up and it's open. So it was beautiful. It was really, really nice. But I will say, it was probably it was probably 2.5 hours that we had to wait. Now, the girl that was talking to us, the hostess, said the day before was 3.5 hour waits. So it was, you know, Memorial Day weekend. It was crowded, but the food was good. They did really good. They made one mistake on my food. I'm allergic to onions also. So my husband seen that in my vegetables, took it back, called over the girl, and they fixed it, because they know how serious celiac disease actually is. It is not a, I got this stuff in my hair. It is not a allergy. It is a autoimmune disease in the small intestine. So I eat 1 crumb of wheat, gluten, barley bran, whatever you want to call it, 1 bite of it, and I will be down the rest of the day. It will burn the inside of my small intestine. It kills all the villi that are in there absorbing all the nutrients, and then it goes to waste. But that means I have to wait longer for nutrients to go in my body, because part of it died during the episode from gluten. So that's going to be one of the things I talk to you guys about on my Talk About It Tuesday. I think I'm going to have talk about my blindness. We're going to talk about my celiac disease. We're going to talk about my Sjogren's. We're going to talk about my nerve damage from transvaginal mesh. We're going to talk about medications, and we're also going to talk about issues I have with my heart. And that's the 6 off the top of my head. Probably rheumatoid arthritis also. Right now I'm getting ready to go through that scan for rheumatoid arthritis. I should find it out probably 2 months. Yeah, by the time the scan gets back and I have my next appointment, it'll be about 2 months. But they're hiring my medication, and this medication kind of blocks seeing rheumatoid arthritis. So I already take 2 of these pills a day, and I'll start taking 3 a day after the scans. So that way it's not blocking it more. Because if I took another pill, it'd be totally, blocking them seeing it. you know, and would be taking care of my symptoms. So all of that in a nutshell for Tuesday. And I'm trying to think if there's anything. Oh, Alabama. Where's my guy? Let me find my guy. Hi, Trent. Hi, Miss Lorrie. So Trent and I had a great time in Alabama. Trent went swimming, woo-hoo, but he had to swim naked. He's got these little boots on, and he's got a little shirt on, but we had to take those off so he could swim. So he went swimming in the ocean and playing in the sand. Did you have fun? Yes. Yes, you did, didn't you? So we will be seeing where Trent is going next. So we're going to put Trent back here. So like I said, great vacation, great resting time. I'm very excited about it. I'm hoping you can see me okay. But I'm going to do a separate video on my trip. So I did the best that I could to get all of my videos out while I was gone and schedule everything. So I did not have to do much YouTube when I was gone. So comments are so behind, and I'm sorry. I promise I'm getting ready. I'm getting some of them done, and hopefully they will be done soon. Maybe I will finish them off this week. I wanted time just to be with my husband and time to be with friends, and you know, being with your husband away from home and in a time where you can just become one, you know, was wonderful. We walked on the beach several nights and did not take our phones and just enjoyed being with one another. So we need that, you know, all of you who are married understand you need that time with your husband or wife to be able to grow together. So that part of it was really nice. I got to, you know, rest with my friends. We didn't watch a lot of TV. I watched a few things on YouTube. I tried to keep up with some of you guys' videos, but believe me, I'm behind. If you haven't seen me on your videos, I'm getting there. I have a few girls on my channel that also say, you know, they're like, I'm still trying to catch up, but you'll see me each video because they'll post on each video for me. So it's awesome. So the only travel plans I have right now is we are going to Turks and Caicos in October. So I'm super looking forward to that. That is my bucket list place. And we are actually staying in it's kind of like an apartment, I guess. So there's 1, 2, 3 apartments. It's all one going down. There's like, if you look at it, it's got 2 windows and a door in the middle, and the 2 windows are the bedrooms. So there's 2 bedrooms. We're not sure if the friends are coming with us yet or not. So if they are, there's plenty of room. But we're staying like 20 feet from the water. So it is literally on the water, and it has that little private beach by itself. They have umbrellas and chairs and everything you would need. I'm gonna bring some of my food, like my breads and snacks. I have no idea what I'm gonna be able to buy there. Hubby and I will do our best to be able to eat gluten-free out. And if we don't get to eat gluten-free out much, we will just make sure I have meat, potatoes, and vegetables. I could eat those without a problem. So, you know, as long as we clean them real well and cook them, we should be fine. The island we're going on is not a big island. It's like 7 miles by 3 miles. It is the island of Grand Turk. Alexa, cancel. And Grand Turk is actually the capital island, but it is a very small island. There's an island called, I think it's called Provincial, something like that. That is the big island where everybody is and all kinds of stuff is. But we chose to be on a smaller island. And it's where the carnival and I'm not sure which other ships. They go there, that's their port. So there will be, you know, some things to do. We can go down to the port, hopefully, and just kind of look around or buy things and eat down there. So we'll see. And we're totally looking forward to that because it's my bucket list. So I don't know what we're doing after my bucket list, but we'll see what happens. So guys, that is the end of Mask Monday. I'm talked your ears off today. What can I say, right? Hopefully you are doing well and doing a mask with me. I could feel that it's hardened. So I will be taking this off just in a minute, showering and taking it off. So please check back with me on Tuesday. I'm going to try and do a talk about it Tuesday. So we'll probably start talking about my blindness. So that will be number 1. Okay, guys, I need to be quiet. Stop chitter-chattering and tell you that I love you. And God bless you. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.